Team A, thanks for getting back to us. We're really going to try to get back to you guys Wednesday or Thursday is the way that we're going to be able to do it. So we appreciate it. I think talking with the micro videos, what I came across with is the priority, which is a great question, is one of the things that we're trying to do is to raise awareness about how important a relationship is with this, with kids. And it seems like nowadays it's almost the opposite. You know, don't get too close to a kid because bad things could happen. And for us in the past 10 years, we've gone the opposite way. And, you know, never had a parent problem, never had a kid problem, never had a teacher problem. And it's working, and our kids are becoming successful with the 18 to 24-year-olds. So one of the things that I'd like to talk about is, you know, trying to relate to your own experiences. Now, I know that you all have different upbringings, and, you know, you probably weren't in America when you were growing up. But I think that you guys can relate better to kids than I can or Mark can, because we're a little bit older and we kind of missed. We were right at the cusp there at the beginning of this whole technology boom. But what I would like you to think about is, you know, as you're doing this, is good relationships with your parents. Did you feel like you were supported? Respect, trust, and loyalty with your friends. And maybe any mistakes that you regret, because we're really trying to raise awareness here and talk to kids about, hey, we're not perfect and everybody messes up, and you learn from your mistakes. And I think that's something that you can focus on. You know, talking about like data and having some numbers to show there. I think that you could really look at, like, there's a lot of kids in America who are depressed. There's a higher suicide rate now among 12 to 18-year-olds that have surpassed the reason why kids are dying at that age from car accidents. Right now it's because kids are committing suicide. So really honing in and focusing on those type of things, and maybe getting the message out that, you know, just all any kid needs is someone that listens to them and can relate to them and maybe not judge them. You know, in regards to like how many videos to make or whatever, I think in my eyes we're looking at more time. So, you know, a 15-second video, a 45-second video, a minute 30 video, you know, and I think that might be the max. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that 100%.
And that's all I got, so you jump in.
Great, and just to summarize what Matt just said, so you can hear two people talk about the same thing, Team A for week 3, we want to raise awareness of the importance of relationships. Okay, so that should be what your video is about. And it should focus on 3 things, like Matt just said: relationships, resources, and opportunities. So if you don't know what that means in our program, ask us and we can answer.
I can give you a quick example, right? We just got a kid a job. So relationship was, I went to a restaurant and built a relationship with their general manager. The resource was to get the kid a chance to have a job interview. The opportunity is for the kid to have a job and make money.
So that's a great example. We want like maybe one example for each of those. So that's opportunities because he got a job because of the program, but then we can talk about resources and also relationships. So maybe we make 3 little videos, one about each one, right?
Sure.
So a video about relationships, a video about resources, and a video about opportunities. Or it's one video that touches on those 3 things. So that's one piece of feedback we have. In addition to that, you can put text on the screen during the video that talks about the stats that Matt was just talking about. So some of those stats that we can give you or you can research and then incorporate into the video. Go ahead and register for that GoAnimate product. It's called something different now, I think, Vond or something like that. So look at it. But yes, to answer your question, you can use other software, no problem. It's just let me know what options that you want to consider, and let me know what the prices are on those options, and make sure it's something that's the reason why I suggested GoAnimate is I know I've used it before to make videos. It's pretty easy to narrate your own little storyline and animate it in the screen with voiceover on top, you know, you speaking and then animating the character and then making your point. So use the GoAnimate product or use something different. Let me know what you prefer. I'm open to you using your own software or something different. Focus on 2 to 3 videos for your deliverables. That way it's like 2 of you working on each video. And then they should be roughly 30 seconds to 3 minutes. But as Matt said, one can be short, one can be medium, one can be long. It's up to you. Any style. To answer somebody's question, you can do it in any style that you like. And you can also focus on your group's deliverables specifically. The last question that somebody asked on your group was about should we interface with other groups. Other groups are doing other videos. You just focus on your group's deliverables.
Think
Right.
about your experiences growing up. Things have changed. Relationships are key to motivate kids. I did my homework because my mother wanted me to, right? I wasn't educational. Think about those things. Think about those things. You can relate better than we can to growing up with technology and making adults understand how important it is for somebody to be able to talk to kids about the mistakes that they can make, and how easy it is to make those mistakes. So we'll see you next week. Thank you guys very much. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Group A.